All right, let's get into the preview of the Giants versus the Yankees at San Francisco at Oracle Park. Beautiful park out there. Highly recommend anyone that's thinking about making the trip. Um, Bars close at like 11:30 though, so if you're looking to get after it afterwards, keep that in mind. Uh, for opening day, the Yankees announced Max Fried as their starter. He's going to be going up against Logan Webb. That game is on Netflix, so subscribe to Netflix if you don't have it or start a free trial. I don't know if they do free trials actually. Then it's a little funky, Tyler. On Friday, our local time would be 4:35 start, and then Saturday is a Fox game at 7:15. So what as of now, I'm looking at the ESPN lineup of who's officially announced. So first game, it's going to be Fried versus Logan Webb. Then for the Yankees, they'll have Schlittler pitch on Friday. Saturday is going to be Will Warren. On the depth chart, you still have Robbie Ray and Tyler Mal for the Giants. So you're assuming that they'll be matching up with Schlittler and Warren, and then Ryan Weathers is going to get his first start against Seattle the following Monday. So that's going to be our time to see Ryan Weathers first off. But we opened up with it that the Giants are definitely a solid team. They have some good players. They got Rafael Devers there for a full year. You got Harrison Bader signed with them. Willie Adames, Logan Webb is a really solid pitcher. Matt Chapman there. Um, Also mentioned Luis Arias and Jung Hoo Lee. So I mean, I would say Tyler that the Giants have some players, man. So there's
Hmm.
no pushover series, and we know you're not gonna lose the
They weren't
division.
like bad last year.
They were bad, but I think they've made some good additions on the team.
Hmm. Yeah, Buster
And
Posey running the show.
yeah, exactly. Now Buster Posey is running the show. Um, I think you're not going to lose the division from opening day, but we want to get all the quality wins you can get. I mean, we always end up looking back, like especially last year, that these wins do count. These wins do matter, even as earlier on as they are in the season. I mean, we you think about it last year of over a tiebreaker with the Blue Jays. These every game now from now on, it's no more WBC, it's no more spring training games. You got to win these games. So I'm very excited, and it's Aaron Judge is returning to his hometown team or the team that he rooted for growing up. And last time I was out there and they were out there, he performed extremely well in that ballpark. It's a pitcher's park, but I think I'm pumped up for this matchup. I think it's a good one to open up the season for.
Yeah, it is, and it's cool. It's a standalone game, on Netflix, as you said. I don't think they're a pushover at all. I'm not going to be sounding the alarm if,
No.
God forbid they lose or anything like that. Like you said, I mean, you can lose the division in April, but you're not going to lose it in one or two games. It's more of a collection
Yeah.
of decisions you're making throughout, which I do hope the Yankees, if there's one thing again, Boone and Cashman both said this year as well, was we kind of need to make decisions faster. Like, don't let DJ Ra have second and Jazz play at third and Peraza play 71 games and those things.
Hmm.
Um, so I think the Giants are a good team. Um, I think they're well run. One of those organizations that I feel like always should be in like the 86 plus win mix. Um, but I got the Yanks, Rob.
I would expect nothing less. I would expect nothing less. But so last year the Giants had an 81 and 81 season, so finished 500. Obviously, their division with the Dodgers and Padres is very challenging, and Diamondbacks here and there will make some noise too in the NL West. But I wanted to pull up this too. I mean, Aaron Judge against the San Francisco Giants in his career, talking about him playing against his hometown team. Batting
Arson,
average
baby.
484 with 15 hits, 5 home runs, 10 RBIs, 11 runs scored. So if you're looking for some maybe sprinkling action on this series, and we know Judge is maybe motivated from the noise that came from the WBC that we'll talk about, is maybe Aaron Judge is going to play pretty well against the Giants. I would have a
Yeah.
hunch that he's going to do
Camilo
pretty well.
Duvall's ex team too.
So, and his entrance that they had for him. I don't know if you've ever seen that video of when they like shut the lights down and Duvall would come in. It was pretty electric. So that it'll
Yeah.
be his first return back. Or wasn't it last year? No, a couple years ago. They like I think I attended their series when they were at the stadium. So I also really enjoy watching Logan Webb pitch because Logan Webb also pitched for the WBC team last year. Had a 3.22 ERA, 224 strikeouts, total of 15 and 11 record. I think he's a better pitcher than maybe the league gives him credit for. I think he's
Yeah,
I,
he's
I
like a top of the league pitcher, dude.
yeah, I think so. He that opening game of him versus Freed is just baseball heaven.
Money. Yep. Perfect way to stand. I love that standalone, honestly. Um, Tyler Fitzgerald. I forgot. He was like supposed to be like nasty.
Do you think what's your prediction maybe? I think this was a good one. What's your prediction for the maybe opening day lineup and then what do you think like the Yankees kind of do throughout the rest
The
of the weekend?
the Yankees opening day lineup. Oh, this is where I'm gonna mess up, Rob. All right, I'm gonna do this without looking at anything because I've been out of touch with spring outside of just like keeping up with the news. It's gonna be Trent. It's gonna be Judge Belly,
Okay.
S- S- uh, Stanton, Rice, Jazz,
Okay.
Wells. Wait, Jazz. So Cabby, Wells, McMahon,
You could probably go
or
back
whatever
and
you want
forth.
to do with the
Yeah,
bottom
you could
three.
probably go back and forth because you got a jumble of lefties after Jazz. You could probably say like
Yeah.
if you want to do Cabby at 7 or then Wells at 7. I think, but I'm right on the same wavelength there. I think that's exactly what they're gonna do.
I love that
Uh,
we actually know what the lineup it looks like now. Remember, it was like a year and a half where we just like, I don't know what the fucking lineup's gonna be
yeah,
today.
you go okay. I don't. Well, yeah, that's when a lot of other positions were just.
Yeah, Glaber might bat first or fifth.
I will say, coming into an opening day where we know our left fielder
That's cool too. That's
is
cool.
is pretty
And
cool.
it ain't Clint Frazier.
And it's not Clint Frazier and it's not any mystery there. So I think it's gonna be a good opening series and I'm
The
I'm
run
pumped
it
to
back
watch.
Yankees, Rob. The
The
run it
running
back
back
Yankees.
Yankees. I do think there's something maybe I'll give them the benefit of the doubt that for the run it back Yankees and starting this series against the Giants that there's going to be a level of hunger for what happened that you do have an identical team. You do have everyone back.
And
With
there's no Peraza, DJ, or
yeah.
Jorby
And you
Vivas.
add in Ryan Weathers. So
Yeah.
I do think there may be a level of hunger that, hey guys, all right,
Duvall,
we did
Bednar.
this last year. Let's go into a new season. Let's go do this. Let's go prove some haters wrong. But then of course, on the flip side, you have did they not improve enough? Did they not do what they
Yeah.
could have to separate themselves in the division, separate themselves from the Toronto Blue Jays?